Hey guys, this is King Vox.
And this is a Vox.
And we're doing a video today on Fashion Wars.
Fashion, the best part of Guild Wars.
Alright guys, so first, H. H is where everything goes down. You have all the categories that you're going to need for Fashion Wars. I'm going to talk a little bit about equipment, and then my wife will go into the rest of the thing. Alright guys, so here we go in equipment. Now, equipment is your actual armor. Armor is separate from the actual skins that you'll be applying in wardrobe, which my wife will go over a little bit later. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys this so people wouldn't get confused and think that they were changing their stats. You are absolutely not changing your stats. As you can see, none of this actually looks the same. It has different icons because those are different skins that she applied to her character. So on to the rest of the stuff.
So this is the wardrobe tab. In wardrobe, you'll see all of these skins that you have acquired from chests, from looting, from achievements.
Pretty much everything in the game.
Yep, that's where they will all be. And they will all depend on what class your character is. So I'm a ranger, so all you're going to see here are medium armors. If you're playing a guardian, you would see heavy armors.
Yeah. Shoulders. You have chest piece, you have gloves, you have legs, you have whatever those things are called, feet. And she has a lot more skins than me, obviously. I literally have like probably 5 legs for my light armor, but she's medium. She has a lot more cooler stuff. I guess let me make an outfit for them. Okay guys, so start off here and we will look, I'm gonna put some of this. You have so much stuff.
Yeah, I'm a collector of fashions.
Whatever. Fashions.
Yeah, some of them were intense. Like that shoulder piece. That was an intense thing to get.
What are they? You have so much more stuff than me. I really need to start collecting some of this stuff. Let's see. I like that. I like that.
Weird.
Don't be hating on my style, okay? My style is the truth, okay? I don't know what these are. I've never seen these gloves before in my life, but they're so awesome. Soul Beast, okay, that's dope. We don't really care about legs. We gotta change these candy cane boots.
I like those boots.
I know, you probably do like these boots. Alright, so as you can see, I'm not the best outfit maker, okay? All right, this is my outfit. Oh, actually, you can also change the back piece as well. Let's give her some wings. Boom, I love that hat. I wish I had a hat like that. That's really dope. You can also change the skins on the actual weapons
and the underwater armors.
Yeah, so the underwater armor is pretty much just a mask, and she has more than me. I only have 2. And I don't have these ones, so as you can see on her face, it's kind of hard to see, but you can kind of change them for their skins and also their weapons, which actually is, let me see. Well, I guess she won't pull them out, but you can see on the back, it's kind of like a spear gun rifle thing, and you can actually change what they look like. And what's this one? This is like the same thing. Yeah.
I think they're both harpoons.
Oh yeah, so there you go. And also transmutation charges. Now, transmutation charges is what you need to actually apply this stuff so it sticks, and the sad part is that the main way to get these is to buy them, but there are some good ways to get them as well. Inside the PvP reward track, you kind of get a lot of them depending on which one of these reward tracks you're doing, and also for I think World versus World gives them as well. So as you can see here in this track right here, every 3rd one, it seems it gives you one, something like that. So you can get fairly a lot of them by just doing PvP, and you get some in the main chests as well. And also in World versus World, here we go. Wait, there we go. Reward tracks here, and you actually get them here as well, as you can see right there in the middle between tier 3. So every 3 tiers, it seems, you get one. So there you guys go. That is wardrobe. On to the next subject.
Dyes. When you go to the dye tabs, dyes are dropped from chests and loot.
Just about everything in the game, pretty much.
If you have a dye in your inventory but you don't have it equipped or actually in your wardrobe yet, it'll show up here. So then you can go into your inventory, find your dye, double click it to accept it, and add it to your wardrobe.
Yes, and also those dyes are account bound, which is really dope. Back in the day, they weren't. You would use them and they would be stuck to a character, which actually sucked.
Yeah, that sounds pretty terrible. I don't think I was playing back then, so
yeah,
I never had to experience that.
Very terrible. I deleted a character with a lot of rare dyes.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Sad. So in your dye tab, you'll start off with apply dye. That's just the simple, you can apply the dye. Remove dye will set it back to the original color. So if you get an armor or a skin and you liked the color, but then you changed it and you forgot which ones it had, remove dye will set it back.
So pretty much remove dye takes it back to what the base item, actually what color it was. So some of those colors you actually, can't get, which is kind of cool. So sometimes some people want to actually use those colors on the base armor instead of your own dye.
Color picker will just allow you to pick up a dye color and then move it to another area. So as you can see, when I picked up this color, I don't actually have it in my inventory, so it came up as a locked button, a locked key.
Oh wow, so that's actually, so that armor actually, that armor has a dye that's actually not unlocked for you, but it's the normal color of the actual armor. So it's kind of a way for you to actually use that dye without using it. Now you can't apply it to any other piece, but it's just cool. Like I said, sometimes you want to just use the, dye that the armor came with.
So when it has a locked little symbol on it, you can still preview it and see what it's going to look like. It's pretty nice so that you can test out what appearance you want to go with before you actually purchase them. And then if you wanted to buy it, you can just right click, find in trading post.
And some of the dyes fluctuate in price. I recommend that you just keep your eye on them and hit find in post and try to buy the ones that go down cheap, because sometimes one week a dye could literally be like 12 silver and the next week it can be like 450 silver, which is absolutely ridiculous.
450 gold.
And a lot of times the dye's price has something to do with like new backpacks that come out on the trading post. For real life money, there'll be like a certain color, like Celestial and Abyss dye kind of blew up when the angel wings came out as celestial color, like a white wing, because Celestial is the only real white in the game as far as dye is concerned. And
they got some new ones.
Oh, did they?
Oh well, they look new to me. This is Frostbite green. It's got a green undertone.
Yeah. So a lot of the dyes actually have those undertones. So like Abyss is like the black is black. It doesn't have any weird tint. And then Celestial is actually a pure white that doesn't have any type of tint to it. So that's the real cool thing about that. But sometimes the tints make the armor kind of glow and stuff like that. And also, let me go here to here. You can actually see if you sort by, so this is it says by set, right? You can sort by hue, by materials. Material is one of my favorite because it kind of shows you what dyes kind of work better with certain materials. So like as you can see here, these dyes right here are really good on leather, so mostly medium armor and stuff like that. And this is metallic, is usually really good for metal armors, like heavy sets, like stuff that the Guardian has, which is dope. So you kind of want to avoid these if you're wearing like cloth and stuff like that, or even some leathers. But some leathers have stuff like brooches on them and stuff like that, like little metal buttons. And actually this is where you want to go to get those buttons all tuned up to really look nice. Here, I think you can just use these on pretty much everything. I don't think they were like made for intention for anything in Pacific, just to be some really nice colors or whatever if you're trying to match and stuff. So
if you try to put the colors, because this setting is really nice when you have the leathers, because if you just go in and color everything the same, you'll see that it doesn't color the same on each item, because some of the items are designed as leather or designed as metal. So when you color them, they just aren't going to show up the same. So it's good to go through the natural leather or the bi-material
yeah, to see which dyes look better on your armor. And also in her case, you know, she's not wearing metal or leather, she's wearing fur and leaves, you know, because that's what, you know, it's vegetarians do out there, you know, leaf life.
Leaf life.
Eat more cabbage.
Yes.
Okay.
You could also set favorites if you have certain colors that you love. I have a couple that I like the most.
Yeah.
Then you could change the color on some gliders. Not all gliders will allow you to change the colors. I believe when you pick it up, it'll show you if the dye is able to be changed on it or not.
Yeah. And another little thing is, although you can change the colors on gliders, now some gliders mimic backpacks, but you cannot dye backpacks, which absolutely sucks. And that actually, when a new backpack comes out and it's like a certain color, expect for the dye that is that same color to go up in price because people want to match, you know, and that's just what it is. It kind of sucks that you can only dye the gliders and not the backpacks, but that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm. Fashion wars is for real.
Yeah, for real, people. Okay, now, on to the next subject.
Another thing you can do is your mounts. They do allow you to dye the mounts slightly, so you can give them a little touch of hue if you don't want to go and get a mount skin.
That's my favorite mount right there, the Springer.
I love the bunny.
Yeah, I like that guy.
He's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I think I ride the Skimmer the most, but that's all.
I love the Skimmer too, though. I think the Skimmer is my second favorite.
And then you can check the dye colors on mounts you don't have. So obviously I don't have the Griffin yet, but
I'm gonna be honest, the mounts don't really dye too well. They did do a good job on the latest mount, which is the Bug mount, and as you can see, it does dye pretty well, and you can change the colors. And also some of the skins and the auction, the marketplace for them, we can't really see them here, but they just dye really nice, and a lot of the other mounts actually don't, which is sad. So
we don't have a lot of places where they color, especially the Raptor.
Yeah,
I think the Raptor is the hardest one to really
definitely
get a good color on, but you could still change it if you want them to look a little bit similar to what you wear.
Yeah, you can struggle dye. Yeah, I mean, you can struggle dye them up.
Okay, next we are going to talk about outfits.
Alright guys, here we go in outfits, baby. What do you have to say about outfits?
So outfits are something that you can purchase from the Blackline Training Company. I don't think you can get them in a box or anything. I think that's
I've heard people say that you could, but I've never ever heard of anyone getting an outfit inside of a box. I just haven't. I've never seen it before, so if anyone has, comment down below.
Yeah, outfits are pretty fun if you don't want to try to look for armor, especially if you're leveling, if you're starting off on your first lower levels.
Yes. Because
you change your armor so much. So I mean, I do as I'm leveling, I change it to until I get to an ascended set or something better.
Yeah.
And it looks crap because it's changing all the time and they don't match up. So I normally will just wear an outfit when I'm leveling a character.
That way you don't have to waste transmutation charges or anything like that. You really shouldn't be wardrobing low level armor just because of that. You know, transmutation orbs are currency in a way, so you don't want to waste that currency, you know what I mean? You want to look fly later on when you have a more permanent set.
Exactly. Now when you look at this menu, anything that's lit up and it's like a little green right here means that it's currently available for purchase. All of these other ones aren't at the current moment. And
the reason for that, whatever, it's kind of like collecting them. So like, just because they're not on sale right now doesn't mean that they won't ever come back on sale. Sometimes some outfits show up once a year, and there's one outfit that I haven't seen in about 2 years, which is like a goat outfit or something like that with the fiery head. I think it is. I don't know where it's at. It's like one of the, but that's another one that you just clicked on that hasn't been up for a while now, and I really want that armor. It's a very popular armor. Maybe you should tell them about how to take the head off. Oh yeah, that outfit right there I want as well for my Necro, and it just looks really cool. And it's one of those armors that come around probably once a year. So if an armor is on sale that you actually want, like when I say on sale, I don't mean like for discount, but just available, and it's something that you really like, if you can afford it, I would suggest you buy it because it could go away for possibly a year. So I'm just throwing that little heads up out there.
Yeah, and just because you have an outfit on that has a hat, maybe you don't want to wear it, personally, I don't like this hat too
Me
much.
neither.
So you can go over to your equipment and click off the head, and you can just run around without the helmet. I don't believe you can take any of the other pieces off, but when you wear your outfit, it'll show up without the helmet now.
Yeah, and I do that a lot, especially as a Safari, because Safari has really cool heads that can glow and all that stuff and have really cool and pretty hair. So I really love Safari. Plant life.
When you're looking at your outfits, you'll notice that all of them showed up in white and purple because those are the dyes that I'm currently wearing. If you want to see what it looks like in its normal color, just click to open the gem store. Let's see if I can do this correctly.
Yeah.
And when you pop in here, you'll be able to see any of the armors and what they actually would look like.
So yeah, as you can see, that's the natural color of the outfit, and then that's what she dyed the outfit for too. And also, that's a really pretty one right there. I guess we'll go and show you that you can actually dye these outfits, and I mean, we just showed you that you could, but just to kind of get a better understanding of, you know, how it'll look, because usually outfits only have about 4 blocks for you to dye, but sometimes those 4 blocks are all you really need. And as you can see, it usually, so you can kind of go with any type of color theme you want on the actual outfit. So that's really cool. Wow, that's nice actually. I like that.
The color of the metal part was a little odd. But yeah.
That's when the, you know, you separate your dyes by the material and stuff like that, so you can get like the metal part and the brooches and all that stuff really sparkly and stuff, metallic-y. Okay, so here we are in gliders and mounts. We'll start off with gliders. And usually if you get a back piece from the marketplace, or what is it called, the Black Lion Trading Post company? Yeah, it usually comes with a glider that mimics it. That way you can kind of have a matching backpack and glider, because they are kind of like one and the same in this game, right? So the cool thing is you can actually dye your glider, which we told you guys, and you can actually buy a bunch of gliders, and she's showing you right now glider skins. And you go ahead, tell them what you want.
Yeah, glider skins are fun. I almost always keep my wings. I love them. I wear the wings all the time.
I don't have those.
Yeah, you have black wings.
I have the white ones too, but I don't have any of the gliders for either of them. I don't know how to get them.
Well, it came in when I had the backpack on, and when gliders came in. Yeah. When the gliders came into the system, it just immediately asked if I wanted the thing, and I said, yeah, obviously.
Wow.
But again, with the little green thing, you can go and buy it at the gem store. And they're pretty fun to wear. Some of them are interesting, like this one.
Yeah, they're really cool, and just like we told you guys about, like the whole the other skins, like the outfits, these actually go on like a little rotation as well, so they won't be available 100% of the time, you know what I mean? So when they are available, if you like them, like I said, make sure to pick them up, because if you don't and they disappear and you're just like, oh man, all I need are these wings, and like I've had times like that when I was waiting for stuff. Like she's probably waiting for those wings because they match her thing. You don't like them?
The hearts, I thought they were adorable.
They match your, yeah, well, yeah, there's a bunch of really cool like that one I want. I have one of the little smaller guys or whatever, but I don't have that actual one. Yeah, and you just pretty much, these things become like a collection thing where you just like out there trying to collect all sorts of stuff. I don't know who would really want that one.
I guess if you're going for a role-playing character that's dark.
Yeah, you're just like, this is my servant, he flies me around.
Exactly. Now we also have mount skins, so if you wanted to check out any of the mount skins that were available.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, these things are rarer than the outfit rotation. So when these things pop up, you definitely want to jump on these, because I'm letting you know right now that they just don't stay around or available for very long. They probably stay available for like 1 week, you know, and then they go poof. And you're just like, when are they next coming out? And to be honest, lately they've been making so many new ones. I'm like, I don't know when we're going to see some of the old ones. And I know she really wants that, and she missed out on it, sadly. But we don't know when that's going to come back around. That's really dope. I love that.
I don't understand what's happening. But
I like the green and the red. I love that.
It's got like a giant eyeball.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Fancy.
Dome head. I don't have that mount. I need to get the jackal. We both do.
We don't have the jackal
and the
or
beetle. We don't have a lot of. We don't even have most of these mounts, guys. We're both missing all the last 3 mounts. We'll work on those later.
Yeah.
You see Fire Phoenix and all that stuff. Like, I don't know when these came out, and when they come out, usually they allow you to buy like the whole pack. So there'll be like a themed pack that will just be, you know, out there for like the whole set. Like say those right there, and some of them will just have the whole set, and then another one over here, yeah, right there, will show you that you can kind of like gamble, I guess, for some of them. I think that's what that is. So, you know, that's just how it is. I rather just buy the whole pack out for because you're just going to keep gambling, and what if you don't get the amount that you want? So yeah, they got mount packs and stuff like that, 25% off. I have no clue what's in those actually. I've never bought one, but I do know that the mount skins are very rare, so that's kind of cool. Cool little additive in the game.
Yeah, mounts have been fun.
Yeah. Well, guys, that's it. We're wrapping the video up. This is King Vox and Vox, and we love you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.